So this is going to be video 2 of the Shiranui Mai garage kit or gareki build. Alright, let's take a look at what I'm doing here. Alright, so this thingy here. It's like a chisel. This is a bit blade by God Hand. You just need to put this in a 3mm capable pin vise. Alright, so I'm just cutting these off really. There. So now this is like about 3mm. I'm gonna have to do better pinning because just the way this is, it's not gonna be good enough. Okay. So I'm gonna get some pins to put this in here. All right, I have some. This is 2mm. I don't have any 3mm. It's just 2mm, and it's gonna work just fine. Okay, this is AL line, which is like aluminum. 2mm, just a somewhat bendable. Oh, it's actually rather flexible, actually, not like the copper one. I am going to just drill into this. Now, this is called pinning. I'm sure lots of people, you already have experience with this. Some people you don't. So just super glue itself is not going to hold this in place, right? So we're going to use those little dot thingies as guides where we want to line these up. Okay. Just put this plenty deep inside there. And let's see here. Oh yeah. That's nice. That is nice. Okay. Nice. Very nice. And of course it's bendable too, so that's really good, because if I need to monkey around with this to get it to line up right, then that would be rather fortuitous. Is that the right word? It would be good. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Alright. Now I could maybe loosen this up a little bit more. There. Okay. 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 Now. Okay. Now I'm going to cut this off. Okay, I think that's going to be long enough. Okay, no, it's not long enough. I mean, it's not short enough, I mean. Which means it's not deep enough. I really don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just a goofball, really. Alright, let's pull this out. And I can just drill this deeper. Okay, so I've got another pin here. And check this out. Yes! It fits just fine. Now I suppose I could like swap this out with a longer one, but I might as well do that, I guess, and just use this other for something else, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so here, this fits just fine, and there was no need to use any putty or anything like that, right? So, this is really great. Alright, so let's pull these out. Do the top one, bottom one. Okay. There. There. Okay. These are deep in there, and here we go. So, I just realized something. Should probably wipe off the excess. Don't want any excess here. There. Okay. So, don't want to glue this together because I want to paint this leg separately and then assemble. Okay. However, there's a little bit of a gap along her butt here, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. But in the meantime, I do have some other things to take care of. For example, her arms, her head. Check this out. Okay. I'm not sure if... you know what? I think I'm going to do 1.5 here. It's a little bit smaller. So there's like this little hole here for her head. And that is going to go here like so. I have to take care of that. All right. Now we got a nice beautiful hole. 1.5 millimeters. So there. And then this will go like so, or is it? Does it go forward? I don't. Maybe I think it goes forward. And then on top of that, the ponytail goes. The next part to take care of is her torso, and I've already drilled out the holes, so I kind of spared you some of the boredom, I guess, with that. Now, what I want to do is get the CA glue going here. There we go. And let me get this out of the way here. Get my cutter going here. Doink. All right. Oh. Well, gosh, maybe I should have cut this before I glued her in a position here. All right, that should do it. That should do it. Let's see if this is gonna fit. Now the cool thing about the aluminum is that you can kind of fiddle around with it before you put it really into place. And let's just try this again. There. Alright. So that goes in like that. There. And I might as well just cut this off beforehand. There. Let's give this a shot. And it's gonna go like that. Okay. Let's try this. I might need to drill out the holes a little bit bigger then if I didn't get these lined up properly. I might need to do that to get this to work right. Let me get my needle nose pliers here. Okay, let's pop this out. And drill a little bit more into both of these. Because I want to be able to slide around a little bit. Hopefully. My. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that one works just fine. That one fits. This one might be a little bit too long, actually. Let's cut this. There. And... There. Okay. Now the parts are lining up, I think. She's got the obi, right? What do you call that in English? The sash goes across here. And I think that's gonna line up just fine. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Okay. Now... get some glue on here. Stick it in the hole, Stuart.
Stick it in the hole, Stuart.
There. Now I should be ready for priming this girl. And going off of past mistakes, I will use resin primer. Don't try to use any sort of flesh primer or anything like that, because the resin primer is made for resin and the flesh primer is not. It's quite possible though, on that the eggplant girl, the first one I did, well, I'm not yet done with her yet, but you know, the first in the series anyhow. Maybe I didn't wash her off completely, I guess. I don't know. I want to use something more, you know, stronger than just soap and water, I guess. But this is working out, I think. This seems to be working fine. Okay. And the glue is getting this to stick there, so that's good. Okay. Nice. Very nice. So I was successful with putting a little bit of putty here and just kind of squishing it into place. And I should go ahead and I still have some of the residue there from I think I used Vaseline, but this fits in here and there's no cracks going on along her panty line or whatever, whatever you would call that she's wearing. This now fits into place here, and she's looking pretty great. This leg here is a little bit bothersome to me, but yeah, that was great. So just smeared some Vaseline on here and then put some putty on here and kind of worked it in there. So okay, so we are ready. I am ready for priming this girl. I might want to just try going over this again though, and scrubbing her really well, because I would hate to have the paint lift up. That would suck. I think I might go ahead and scrub her again. It's now time to prime I'm using Mr. Resin Primer Surfacer. This product is obsolete. Now they now have something called Mr. Primer Surfacer, which is basically the same thing, I guess. I don't know, but they no longer call it Mr. Resin Primer Surfacer. Oh shit. I'm going to go over her with Mr. Finishing Surfacer White. This is 1500 grit, because I don't need to really heavily surface this, I don't think. Just need to get rid of some of the dust, I guess. Yeah, looks like there's some holes in there. Let's fill in those holes, apparently. Oh, crap. Frickin' crap. Get rid of it. Yeah, she's been collecting stuff for the past few weeks. And the raining and the weather's been crappy, so... Alright, to do the flesh tones, this is a two-step process. So this is the Bome Bishoujo figure flesh set. Bishoujo is like a beautiful girl, right? So there's two different types. There's like an orange type and a pink type. Alright, it's a two-step process. It's different than the Mr. Color Lascius. The Lascius, the final step is a clear color that goes over the base. This is just two opaque colors, but you just kind of do some varying, I guess. Let's give this a shot. I've never used this before, but I've got that paint loaded up in my brush. Okay. So the first color here is called Coral Pink. Okay. Extremely pink. Oof. It's kind of weird, it got kind of watery all of a sudden. Oh. I
that's okay. Okay. Ooh.
Alright, the next step in painting her is Milky Peach. So this is the Kyoto, the figure. I just noticed it says fresh. It doesn't say flesh, it says fresh.
Welcome to Japan, guys. That's what I do on a regular basis.
It's like at the supermarket, it says fresh daily instead of dairy. R and L are different consonants, you goof off.
Alright, so I'm going to try to accomplish some true shading here, like her underboobs. Just kind of go easy on that area. Yeah, you can see she looks rather sunburned, but most of the creatures kind of lighten it up a bit.
Okay, so here is the end result of the two colors together. It's still a bit too dark. Really sunburned looking. So, following the instructions here, it says that to use the coral pink and then you put the Milky Peach on top of that, and that's much more of a flesh color than what I have ended up with. But here you can spray white on top of that to kind of lighten it up, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, these two colors, it's just way more dark than what you see in the picture here. I'm actually kind of surprised. that's just kind of weird. These two colors in tandem, and I made sure I got the right ones. All right, so this is the orange one, but it was the coral pink, and then Milky Peach goes on top of that. But yeah, very, very different. Very different. I've tried misting this with white, and it sucks. I'm not gonna use white. This is crap. This is really crap. I might as well just go to the Lascius, I guess. Give that a shot, because this is crap. I am not a fan of this paint. I don't think it really... I don't know. I mean, I might have use for it, but I'm not going to use it as instructed to, because you're not going to get anything that looks like this at all. That is not right.
Well, here we go with the Lascius after all. So this is light peach, and it's hopefully going to lighten up her skin tone a bit, because she looks like she spent all day in the sun, and she's not having a good day right now. It's looking a lot better, actually, guys. Alright. Alright, I think I got a good combination here. Jeez. So, yeah, let's just say paint this on top of the other stuff, I guess.
The Bome paints. I'm not a fan of the Bome paints. Don't think they work very well. As you can see here, I have managed to salvage this thanks to the Lascius or Lascivious, however you want to say it. It looks like Lascivious, but it's pronounced Lascius here in Japan. I don't know why. I don't know. So I've been calling it Lascius, but you know, whatever. Anyhow, some pre-shading is still kind of there, looking pretty pink underneath her boobies, and otherwise it looks alright, right? So yeah, I'm going to end the video here. Next, I'm going to be... Actually, I'll need to paint the back of these. There's these parts here that hang down. Paint the back of those first. Then attach them, and then paint on the outside. So I might have to putty a little bit. We'll see how that turns out. And then just mask all of this in here, and just hope to God it doesn't lift up. Because... I had to scrub this. I've stripped the paint off, done it a couple times, and hopefully it's not going to give me any problems starting now. But yeah, that would really suck if I had any problems with that. Jeez, I don't want to think about that. Alright, we'll see. Anyhow, yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and then we're going to do the red and white on her clothing, paint her eyes and her hair, and I know her hair is going to be great. Her hair, I'm probably going to do like a 1-2 kind of a thing. Probably, I'm guessing, I will paint her hair black first, flat black, and then do shading here. Get the highlights, do copper brown, make her hair brownish black. That's how the picture is that comes in the box. So yeah, I'll see about doing that. So anyhow, thanks for watching so far. As always, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper.